Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Hi, this is Patrick from The Razor's Edge. I'm here with Jesse of Stormruler.
Hello.
How you doing, Jesse?
Doing quite well, thank you, Patrick.
So this is the Cannibal Corpse European leg of the tour.
Yeah, a long one, long leg. Very nice, long, skinny leg.
How's it been so far?
It has been quite the experience for us, it being our first jaunt over here into Europe, being able to play in front of, 1,000 people or more every night.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of these UK shows have been like 2,000 plus
Couple
people.
of thousand, hasn't there? Yeah.
It's amazing for us. I mean, we couldn't have had a better opportunity, and we've done our best every night to make sure that we give it our all.
Excellent. So how did you come to be on this tour then? How did that come about?
Well, we had a management, and actually probably heard about it like 6 or 7 months ago, like in the middle of last year. He's like, I think I can get you on this tour, and of course we were like, oh man, that'd be incredible. So when it finally got locked in, it was quite the it was quite the thrill, and it has been an adventure, to say the least. Yeah, we've had a really good time. Played some of the best. Every show has been like our best show ever. So it's like, to be able to get in front of this many metalheads is it's not an opportunity that comes along regularly for most bands. So we jumped on it.
It's pretty cool as well that we've got as fans black metal and death metal on this tour.
Yeah, it's a great combination of the styles.
Yeah, it doesn't often happen like that.
I think it brings in all the metalheads from any given city. It's like, the styles. And there's something here for everyone, and actually I think there's like two things here for everyone. And,
definitely.
And if you don't love black metal or something, or you don't love death metal, well, you can't help but love Cannibal Corpse and Dark Funeral and like bands of that ilk. And our friends in Jesse have been crushing it every night. Those guys, it's been really fun being on tour with them, and
they seem like fun guys.
They've been having amazing performances here in their home country, and it's awesome. Yeah, so we're just happy to be along for the ride.
Brilliant. So talk a bit about the band. How did you get started, and what your influences are, etc.?
Yeah, so I mean, huge influence from the 90s era of black metal, the second wave, and bands like Emperor and Dissection, of course, Windear, Marduk, some lesser known bands like Juder and Allegiance is one, Dawn, and of course like Dark Funeral, and just anyone who is like really like crushing that kind of black metal with like awesome melodies and powerful riffs, and we were like, let's make an album like this, let's do one, maybe the style had been meandering a little bit, and we were like, remember when it sounded like this? And we made a record, and like we put it on the internet for people to check out, and very shortly thereafter we got alerted from Napalm Records, and so it was basically what every band wants to have happen,
Wow.
But it was just a project, really. It was just like a project for fun. And so
what year was this?
2019 is when we started writing it, and then kind of recorded it throughout like 2020 and mixed it throughout 2020 and stuff. And so I think it was December of 2020 when we talked to Napalm Records for the first time.
Right.
So, and so we were like, well, okay, I guess this is a thing now. Because like we have bands back home and stuff, toiling away as everyone, 99% of metal musicians do.
Yeah.
And so to get this opportunity was a huge thing for us, and we've jumped on it and been, kind of building it ever since.
Excellent. So, what releases should we check out as fans?
Well, the first record, Under the Burning Eclipse, is the one that like put us on the map, and our second record, Sacred Rites and Black Magic, is what we feel to be like the next logical progression for the band, and so both those records are an hour long. So I mean, as of right now, in a little over 2 years, almost 3 years, we've managed to put those two records together, and Right, that right there, I think is a good amount of listening for any fan of this genre. So yeah,
Excellent.
I would point you to those two.
What can we expect from the live show?
Well, we don't have much in the way of pageantry and stuff yet, but we do.
No fire breathing.
We do try, yeah. Plus, we don't have time or room for it, being the opening band of the totem pole. But certainly, the boys have a good look about them. They get decked out and plenty of attitude. The proper, just what we've always enjoyed from bands that we're fans of.
Yeah.
Hopefully, keep the energy going the whole time.
So, what's your local scene like? Do you get to play many shows back there?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, with our other bands, we do. But Stormruler has only played St. Louis a handful of times. Three times since our inception.
Right.
So it's not like we're like playing every month or whatever.
Yeah.
There's plenty of bands around there. And there tends to be like 10 dudes are in like all the bands.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a not as heavy of a metal scene as many other cities, but I guess maybe that helped us because there wasn't a ton of bands playing
True.
double bass metal, so.
I mean, you can only do what you can, can't you?
And now in this day and age, if you can make a record in your basement that sounds decent, then that's all you really need.
Yeah.
That's all you really need.
So, what do you think the state of the US black metal scene is like currently?
That's a tough question for me because I honestly don't really listen to much
right.
of it. Sadly to say, at this point, my metal listening has decreased considerably. I just kind of listen to soundtracks and stuff like that, podcasts and stuff like that. I haven't been up much on the newer bands around there, but one band I have been privy to because we have a similar name is Storm Keep, who actually
I don't know those
records.
guys.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Kaladin Brood is a record, like a project that only made I think one album, but it kicks ass. And so a couple of those, but admittedly I don't have a ton of US black metal in my collection. Yeah.
It's a bit of a weird sort of.
We're not allowed to play black metal. We're from the US.
Yeah.
Come on, we should come up with a new name for it or something. But,
well, you can have.
What are you gonna do?
French Quebec black metal.
Yeah, you could. You can have black metal from anywhere now.
Don't they? So.
Now that we've played in Sweden and Norway, I feel like
there you go. You've got that true heritage now.
Yeah, I think we've unlocked that. So that's something. That was a big accomplishment for us. Yeah.
This venue always brings back memories for me of going to see Absu here a few years back.
I've seen Absu with Immortal back in 2009.
One of my favourite bands and one of the best gigs I've been to.
Yeah.
Prescriptor's just a
This is cool. This is an awesome name.
Oh yeah,
awesome name. And they have amazing song names like In the Name of Abu Atu Bayo Batu Bayo. Yeah, hell yeah, my dude. Nice. Texas, they're from, right? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
I have a record or two of theirs. Tara and the self-titled one.
Oh yes, yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, they're a really cool band. Remember seeing them here, and
that'd be a rip.
They're the standard of US black metal for me. Although they're kind of not solely black metal, are they?
Yeah, they're a little thrashy,
yeah.
and they get some. Yeah, they got some different kind of riffage going on there. Yeah.
So, have you guys always been fans of Cannibal Corpse? Is this a bit of a dream to play with those guys?
I have a poster on my wall
of
a tour: Cannibal Corpse, Dimmu Borgir, The Haunted, and Lamb of God opening up the Spring Neckbreak tour. And right next to that, I have a Dark Funeral poster from Vabiscum Satanas. So to be able to play on tour with these bands and hang out with them is really cool.
It's written in the stars, truly, wasn't it?
It is definitely something that not a lot of people can say, and to have it come our way is incredible. So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it's awesome seeing it. The Grinder, what a homie. I mean, love that guy. All the boys. The crew, brilliant. We get along with their crew quite well. Yeah. So yeah, it's awesome. We have a great time with those guys. Sure.
Have you been doing any writing while you've been out? Or?
Not necessarily when we've been out, but we've got a couple seedlings of some new jams that can't ever when the inspiration's there, you can't.
Yeah, you gotta go
unleash. You gotta harness it. So we do have some seedlings of some stuff. always having work, always working and coming up with
And then
ideas.
any plans on more shows in the near future? Maybe come back to Europe?
There's a couple things in the works, so nothing we can announce yet, but some things in the works that hopefully will end up panning out. So yes.
Excellent. Well, I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys tonight.
Have you listened to us before?
I've listened to you on Bandcamp, yeah.
All right.
And really liked it. So
my man. All right.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
it's going to be really
Sounds
cool.
good. I hope we stack
I
up.
wasn't familiar with the band until I knew I was coming to the tour.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, we're definitely pretty unknown considering, so to get this kind of exposure is massive for us.
Yeah.
I think at 40 shows, around 40 shows, and around 1,000 people a show, give or take. That's 40,000 motherfuckers. I don't know if I can say.
If 10 people from each show
So
bought the album, then
that is you can't ask for more. So
I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on this. No one's ever told me not to. So
okay.
Jason from Jason from Ingested swore a lot.
Oh
so
yes,
I guess if he can,
Jason,
then you can.
I can't be asked, mate. I can't be asked. That's my dog right there. All right. Well, yeah, dude.
Thanks ever so much, Jesse.
No problem.
Yeah, and I will see you guys later on
All right,
for the
Patrick.
show. Take
Hell yeah.
care. Thank
Thanks.
you.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with future episodes by subscribing to our channels. For more information on this podcast, or for all the latest music news, reviews, interviews and more, head over to our website www.therazorsedge.rocks.